Okay, so our topic tonight is how to get your first client or job as a new techie. So the idea of this webinar is for those that are already going through the 4 weeks training at Upschool Africa, and we believe that this is your first uh, exposure to tech. That's just our belief, but we know many of you will have uh, gone through one or two things before now, but we just assume that everyone we are beginners, so we are new to tech here. Now, we have been learning for the past 2 weeks, and then is it not a good idea that even during this 4 weeks training, you get your first client that's going to pay you? Wouldn't you be happy about that? That you know that you are just learning, you're just learning a new skill, and then someone is paying you. You will have so much experience. You'll be motivated that no, 4 weeks, so it will motivate you to even say you want to do more. So that's what we're trying to do in the course of this training. Is it possible for you as a beginner right now that you don't even know anything to get a client? So let me start with this story. So in our office, so we had one student one time. His name is Tayo. So he was learning from our office. So it was during his training. So I remember that time he was learning website design and front end development. So during that training he was doing, so we told our student that even in this training you are doing now, even despite the fact that you are a beginner, you can also get clients. I was like, okay, is that really, is that possible? So, and he went to meet his uncle. His uncle is into poultry, is into agriculture, and he told his uncle that he can help him design a website. He gave him some basic information that we already taught you in website design, that he needs a hosting, he needs a domain name, blah blah, all these things. So, and then because of that little information he gave his brother, the brother gave him money to go and design a website for him. But there was a problem. He could not design a whole website on his own, and he brought it to the other students at the office then, and he was sharing with them, and they both worked together on that project, and their instructor was also guiding them. And at the end of the day, they were able to build that website with little skill. They were able to build a website, and when he showed his brother the website, his brother was so happy that his brother was able to do a website for him. And because of that, he referred them to his own friend to do a website for him also. So what I'm trying to say is that right now you too can do the same thing, right? So there is no time to start earning. I mean, the time to start earning is not limited. You can start earning right away, even as a beginner. All right. So that's why I just shared that story with you. It's not until you become an expert before you can start earning. So that's why we are bringing this webinar to you this evening. So let's quickly move on. So you already know me. My name is Oluwaseun today, and then I believe my voice is not strange to you guys, so you might be hearing my voice sometimes. All right, so that's Oluwaseun today. Now, how many of you can see what I have painted in my screen? If you can see it, I want you to read it and type it in the chat box. If you can see it, just type what you can see in my screen. It's fainted. Just type in the chat box. Let me see who is the first person that's going to do that. Let me see who is there. Let me see who is the first person that's going to write it out. What you see on my screen. Who is the first person? What can you see there? Okay, there go Formula. You say people will give you their money if you have value to give them. That's it. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. So that is, yeah. Thank you, everyone. So people will give you their money if you have values to offer them. People will give you their money if you have values to offer them. So now, so the idea of there is no money, there is sharper somewhere, or there is sharper there and there, is some people are not facing it. May appear some people are don't having issue with sharper at all because they are consistently offering values and people are giving them their money. So if you are ready to offer value, people will give you their money. All right, people will give you their money. So now, to offer value, that is what we are trying to teach you tonight. How do you offer values? Now, I believe by now you are a beginner in tech, so you are trying to acquire the skills of website design, data analytics, UI UX design, graphic design, website design. These are the courses we are currently running at Upschool Africa. So now I want to show you four simple ways you can get your first client or job. I want to show you the four simple ways you can get your first client or job. But wait, right? I know you like money. Everyone likes money. We want to make money. We like money. When the mention of money, you know, our mind is like, act a lot. But we already told you initially that in tech you will make money, but it's not a quick money making machine. It's not MMM. It's not ritual. It requires processes. There are processes to make money in tech. All right. So here are the prerequisites that you must have to start getting your clients or your job. And number one is that you must have the skills and be sure of it. You must have the skills and be sure of it. So that's why we are trying to put you into rigorous training, intensive training to make sure you have the skills and you are sure of it. That's why we're encouraging many of you that you should try to build something of your own. Have your portfolio, build your portfolio, work on different things, all right? And that is to make sure you are sure of your skill. And number two is that you must have a well-structured profile and portfolio. So if you are be following the training, you will see that we have told you to create. There's a training on how to create a portfolio already, and the idea is that as you continue to learn, as you are continuing learning, you update your portfolio. Portfolio is what you can show your prospect, your prospective client, your prospective boss, or your prospective customer. So that's what they will see, because if you tell someone that you do something, they will ask you, what have you done before? Then by the time you show them your portfolio, they will see what you have done in your portfolio. All right. Then number three, you must be able to sell. Selling is very important when it comes to tech. There is difference between you having the skill and there is difference between you having the knowledge of selling that skill. There are many website designers, all right, but why will people see you and patronize you? Is because you are able to sell your skill. Then how to sell your skill? One of the way you sell your skill is social media. That's why we encourage many of you that you should put your work out there. Let people see what you are doing on social media. So that is how they will be able to patronize you. So put your work out there. Be ready to sell your skill. All right. There is no hidden professional. That you're a professional and nobody knows you, you will not make any money. So if you are a professional, let people know what you can do. Right. And lastly, you must be seriously patient. Patience is very key when it comes to tech. I told you it's not, you don't make quick, you will make money, to be sincere, but it's not a quick money, right? You can't make quick money. It's not really sure. So it has process for you to follow to make money. So all that is already established right now. That is already established that we can make money, but these are the processes we must follow. Now, four ways to make money from your skills. Then I have number one, offering your skills as a service, such as an entrepreneur or business owner. Number two, offering your skills as a freelancer. Number three, offering your skills as knowledge. And lastly, offer your skills in the workplace. So I'm going to explain all this quickly. Number one is offering your skills as entrepreneur or business owner. So the idea of this is that you can package your skills into product or services by solving them, by solving a specific problem. The idea is that you can start a business doing this. For example, you have been learning website design, and you have and if you are in website design class, for example, you'd say that there are a lot of projects you need to work on. You need to work on different projects, e-commerce, um, a blog website, and business website. So if you are able to work all through this assignment project during this training, you can package them into your portfolio and begin to tell people, this is what I have done before, I can do the same thing for you, and start a business. You can start a business on that. All right, building website for businesses. So in website design, you can, if you're into UI UX design, you can start it as a business. As a data analyst, you can start a company on that. Just a company on that skill you have acquired by solving specific problems for your clients. Okay, please, can you all see my screen, right? Can we all see my screen? Can we all see my screen? Please, if you can see my screen, just say I can see. Okay, all right. Okay, thank you. Please, if you cannot hear me, okay, thank you. All right. So let's proceed. So the idea is that, so there is no time to start a business. The best time to start a business is now, because as you are learning, you may be thinking, oh, am I ready for this thing? No, there is no time to be ready, right? As you are learning, you can start getting clients. As I already told you about Tayo, you can start getting clients. Don't forget, if you talk to someone, they might reject you, but the more you talk to people, the more you sharpen your skills, the more you are more likely to be consulted and given a job. All right, so you can start a company, a business, based on the skills you have acquired so far. So you look for your customers by marketing, and that is why social media is a very powerful place you can get clients. Social media is everywhere. I remember there was a way I got a job from one of the market executive of a major telecom company in Nigeria. It was on LinkedIn, and did not know me from anywhere. So the same thing can happen to anyone. So there are a lot of stories I want to share with you tonight, but because of our time, maybe by another time I will share you a lot of stories about how these things work. But the idea is that don't be shy. Social media should be your friend in getting your clients. Then when you have your ideas, then you want to start a business, you must have a price for your product or services. You can package it. For example, if you are a data analyst, for example, you can package data analysis in different. You can say you can have a premium plan, you can have a plan for SMEs, you can have a plan for corporate organizations, and they have their own features and the price. So then when they come to you, they will see, oh God, this person knows what she or he is doing, right? So the same thing. So you can put a price on your product and services, and then begin to market and make money. With this process, you can make lot of money doing this. But the thing is that it may not be quick. It will not be quick, but gradually. So today you have one person that you do a job for. Tomorrow, and the one thing about business is that if you do a good job for your first client, that first client will also refer you to their friends, and before you know it, the referral will keep going on. So the idea is that always do a good job for your client. Number two is offering your skills as a freelancer. So we have some platforms we call freelancing platforms. On these platforms, you will see a lot of people that need your services. You can sign up on this platform like Upwork, like Fiverr, like freelancer.com, and then on this platform you can sign up there, and then you can begin to get people that will be paying you for your client. For example, let's look at Upwork. So this is Upwork. Let's quickly look at Upwork. So this Upwork website. So if you get to Upwork right now and you search for, let's say this is so let's say I'm looking for talent, all right, and then there are a lot of talents you can get on Upwork. So let's say, for example, I'm looking for a website designer. So it's going to show me different website designer you can see on Upwork. You can see a lot of them. For example, let's put it to be WordPress website designer. So you can, on this website, you can see a lot of skills. Look at this person now: WordPress web design and functionality, Elementor, speed optimization, and so many things. So here this person is earning about $15 per hour. So you too, you can go there, go to Upwork and sign up here. You go to Upwork and sign up. Then when you sign up as a freelancer. Then you create an account. Then you can start creating your gig on the Upwork. And at the end of the day, you also have your gig. They call it gig, like this, like the one I just showed you here. So that is the how Upwork works. And the same way for Fiverr too. The same way all of them work. So I want to advise you. So I want to advise you to try out this website on your own. Upwork.com, Fiverr.com, and freelancer.com. I did one of the students. She's already on Fiverr. I think the support guys were trying to help her out over the weekend, so she's already on Fiverr. So go there. There's no crime in trying. Just go to Fiverr.com and sign up, and then before you know it, and then you start earning also on those platforms. So you create your gigs. So of course, when you sign up, try to learn how these things work. They have their own different way they work, but they work pretty the same way. Then you create your gigs and start marketing your gigs on those platforms. So the same way, it will not come quickly, but it will come progressively. The more you are consistent working on it, you start gaining your own customers and they start paying you in dollars. So that is for offering your skills as a freelancer. Number 3, this is one of my favorite way of making money with my skills, is by offering your skills as knowledge. Offering your skills as knowledge. There are millions of people that want to know what you know. Teach them. All right. So as you are learning right now, don't think you are learning UI UX design, for example. You are learning website design. It's not something you can keep to yourself. All right, because now as we are teaching you as a school, there are people that also want to learn from you. So you can teach them and make money from it, and charge them a little amount of money to teach them. And the thing is that the more you teach people what you know, the more you know it. All right. So go and teach people. There are a lot of people that want to know, because Upschool cannot teach everybody. You cannot teach all of them. So the people that are in your network, that want to learn data analytics, that want to learn UI UX design, you are the best person to teach them. Go and teach them. You can also start a school that teach all these skills as well. But don't forget, one of my first point is that you must know all these things very well. You must be sure of it, so that when they ask you questions, you're able to answer them, and you know how to structure your website, your courses very well, to make sure it's top notch and professional. And number 2, you can create a course. As I said, you can create an ebook. You can create an ebook based on what you have learned. You can create a book. You can write a book on it. You can have a YouTube channel. All right, you can have a blog that teach all these things. And don't forget, you can monetize your YouTube channel. You can monetize your blog. All right. So again, these are things you need to dip your hands dirty on and learn how they work. So by the time you now create your course, or you create your ebook, or you create your YouTube channel or blog, you also market it. You market it, right? So at the end of the day, then you make money from it. So you can see the process. So you can see it's not something you cannot jump the process. there are things you do of over and over again before they start giving you money. So that is offering your skills as knowledge. And the last one is offering your skills in the workplace. All right. Not every one of us want to be an entrepreneur. Every one of us cannot be an entrepreneur. Every one of us cannot be, create YouTube or write books. But you can get, if you learn these skills now, you can get jobs, high paying jobs that will be paying you salary, and then of course for you to be able to get job from companies like our company, you need to build a captivating resume and portfolio. That's why your portfolio, if you have not created your portfolio, you are not doing the best right now. Make sure you create your portfolio and keep updating it, because your prospective employer will ask you, what have you done before? So if you can show them what you have done before, they will surely hire you. All right. Then you can apply for jobs on LinkedIn and on job boards, especially on LinkedIn. That is why we also recommended that every one of our students should be on LinkedIn. You should be on LinkedIn because that is where you can get jobs. That is why you can see people that will give you jobs that you don't even know them. So if you don't have a LinkedIn account, make sure you start getting serious with your LinkedIn as from tonight. So be on LinkedIn, create a good profile, set up your profile very well. Have a very good picture on your profile. Have a picture you are smiling and you are looking so beautiful or handsome. Put this in your profile. Also, your social media, Facebook and Instagram is very important. So, and then start applying for jobs. Start sharing your knowledge on those platforms. Before you know it, jobs will start coming to you. So please, if you are learning, can I see? Let me see if you can learning. Can I get a reaction from you? Let me see if you are following me. Thank you. All right. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you everyone. So now and then from there you can earn a good salary. So I say, I remember when we are doing our orientation, I showed you how much you can earn with all these skills. I showed you how much you can earn from all these skills, right? So you can make a lot of money offering those skills: data analytics, website design, graphic design. There is no company right now that does not need a graphic designer. There's no company that does not need a graphic designer, but you have to be good in it. You have to know what you are doing. All right. You have to keep improving on your design. Don't settle for less. All right. Everything you are doing, don't settle for less. If you have done something that you think is good, it can be better. All right. It can be best. So that is how to improve on your skills. So that is 4 ways you can make money from your skills. Now, if you look at all the 4 steps, all the 4 ways, there's a very key word, which is marketing. All right. So marketing yourself is very important. All right. You need to sell yourself. You need to sell your skills. You need to let people know what you do. And that's why we encourage everyone at Upschool Africa to make sure you put your work out there. Let people see your progress. Let people see your story. Let people see what you are doing. And before you know it, they start patronizing you. They start giving you jobs. They start giving you opportunities. So that is how it works. So now I want to also quickly run through the 4 courses we have at Upschool Africa, how you can get your first client as a beginner in these courses. Like, for example, how to get your first client as a beginner data analyst. So let's start from data analysis. So, of course, by now you should have your portfolio ready, which includes your past jobs. All right, your past jobs. So, in the training you are doing right now, there are a lot of assignments. There are a lot of capstone, side gigs, side projects we are giving you. If you are able to do all those assignments, put them in your portfolio. They must be in your portfolio. All right. You can screenshot it, put a name on it, and put it in your portfolio. Apart from that too, you can also work on something else. You can get some data online and analyze them and solve the problem and put the data you have analyzed on your portfolio. All right, that's how to get. So because people will ask you, what have you done before? So that is why you should have your portfolio and work on different projects. So also you can also work for people for free. work for people for free and put it in your portfolio, right? Well, that is how to build your portfolio. If people are not coming to pay you, go and work for someone for free and put the job in your portfolio and your resume. All right, that is very key. That is very important. All right, so offer data analysis or data entry service to business owners, online or offline. If you go around, you will see small businesses, they don't have proper record, they don't have proper analysis. They don't know how much, they don't even know, some people don't even know how much they make per month as profit. They don't know their expenses. So as a data analyst, you can help them out. So if you can get 5 small businesses that you are offering data analysis or data entry for per month, and let's say each business is paying you 50,000 per month, and you have 5. That's about 250,000 naira per month. What else do you want, right? But it will not get to that point if you do not build a proper portfolio and show them what you have done before. So you can also, on these freelance platforms like Upwork or Fiverr, I showed you already, you can offer data analysis, you can offer data visualization, you can offer data entry service on freelance platforms like Upwork, like freelance.com, like Fiverr. These are the services you can offer on those platforms. So if you go to Upwork right now and you search for data analyst. So if you search now, you will see a lot of them here. So you look at them. So you can see most of the things you have learned is what they are doing: data visualization, so data analysis. So the same thing you can also do on these freelance platforms. So you can see Google Sheets, expert, data analyst. So you can see there is no skill that you cannot offer on this freelance platform. There is no skill you cannot offer on this freelance platform. Just make sure which one are you good at. Just go and open your Upwork account on that and start, and before you know it, people will start reaching out to you. So that is for data analysis. And of course, use social media platform like LinkedIn to get high paying clients. So if you want to get high paying clients, one of the places you can get them is LinkedIn. As I said the other time, go to LinkedIn. So you need to go and be serious with your LinkedIn. Go and be serious with your LinkedIn right now. All right, it's very important. Go and be serious with your LinkedIn. All right, then showcase your work everywhere. Don't be shy. Showcase your work everywhere. That is very important. So let's move to the next one, which is how to get your first client as a beginner website designer. All right, the same way I told you about data analysis, you need to get your portfolio ready. Include past jobs. Fine. In website design, there are a lot of projects you are doing. We are creating a lot of subdomains that we told you to have different websites on them. That can be your past projects. So if you're able to build your e-commerce website, you're able to build your blog website, and you're able to build your business website very well, put them in your portfolio or show people. So if you see someone now that say he needs a website, but can you show me what you have done before? Show them what you built in the class. Show them. All right. Okay, I built this one myself. Though it may not, even if it is under construction, I'm still working on this. So they will know that you have done something. So they will be confident to give you their job. All right. So also you can also work with people. You can work on projects and add it to your portfolio. And before you know it, you can start offering website design, website redesign, website design, website redesign. About a day ago, we help a client redesign his website. They already have a website before, and we redesign it to a better design. And he was so happy, he was so happy when he was calling on the phone. So even if someone has a website already and you think the website is not good enough, you can propose a redesign for them. All right. Website management. So when you build a website for someone or for a company, the website will not manage itself. You can also propose website management for them. Help them update the plugins, the themes, help them add new content, new blog, and every other things like that. Those ways you can make a lot of money doing that. Website maintenance, e-commerce management. We are still in week 2 now. By the time we are done with this training, you will learn how to build an e-commerce website. So e-commerce management, right? So it's very important. So you can offer them on freelance platforms like Upwork, or to businesses. There are a lot of businesses that need the website, so go and offer them. And again, you can build something. This is one of my area of interest when it comes to website. Build something of your own that provides value. Build something of your own. One of the reasons why we told you guys to have your own hosting and domain name is because by the time you begin to work on your website, you don't know what it can become tomorrow. So if you are focusing on blog, it can become the next Linda Ekeji. If you are working on e-commerce website, it can become the next Amazon. All right. So before you know it, you start building on it. People are patronizing you. They are paying you. You're like, this thing is growing. No, this thing is growing. Before you know it, become big. All right. So build something of your own and that provides value, and then before you know it, can become very big. And also very important, showcase your work everywhere you go. Showcase your work everywhere you go. As a beginner digital marketer, create a portfolio is very important. Create a portfolio. And number 2, offer digital marketing services, graphic designs, email marketing, social media management, and marketing, paid ads. It is on freelance platforms. So if you go to Upwork again and I search for paid ad, for example, paid ads is part of digital marketing. That's part of what you are learning right now. So you can see certified paid ad, Facebook, Instagram ads. So you can offer it on Upwork. All right. So you can also offer email marketing. See this email marketing. You can also offer it on Upwork, email marketing. And you see it now. There are a lot of email marketing specialists here. There are a lot of it. Graphic designer. You can say Canva. Since we're doing Canva right now, you can say Canva designer. You will see a lot of them, right? So all these skills you are learning now, you can say they are global skills. So you can make, in dollars. Look at this guy now, just to create graphic design with Canva is earning $10 per hour. So, but you will not get to this point overnight. It has to take gradual process, being deliberate and consistent about it. So you can see all this. So that is about digital marketing. All right. So let's go to the next one. It's going to be UI UX design. As a UI UX designer, you also the same thing. Create a portfolio. Portfolio is, you cannot run away from portfolio. Create a portfolio for yourself. Work for people for free and add it to your portfolio. Offer UI UX design, prototyping, or your framing for web and app designs on freelance platforms. So if you go to Upwork once again and you search for freelancer, UI UX designer, so you can see all the skills we are teaching you right now at Upschool Africa. You can see they are all on Upwork. UI UX designer, can you see all of them? Can you see they are all there? So you can offer them. So you look at this person is specialized on UI UX designer for e-commerce website. So you can also have an area of specialization. I like this one. So it specializes on e-commerce website. So you too can specialize on app website, or maybe a fintech website or fintech app. You can. I like that. So I like someone that specializes on something. So which is very important. So you can see it now. So just all these things you can get them on Upwork. And of course, you need to showcase your work. Put your designs in mock-up and put it everywhere on social media. Let everywhere see your work on social media, and before you know it, they start patronizing you. And lastly, let's talk about graphic design. If you don't know, I started my career as a tech person, as a graphic designer. I started as a graphic designer, and today I'm really grateful. Uh, so the same way, so wherever you are starting from does not matter. In as much you are keeping learning, you keep learning and learning and learning every day. I remember one of the design I did for one person about 5 years ago or thereabout with Canva. When I started with it, it was when I was still in after my secondary school. I was doing graphic design then. All right, that time we were using Current 9 and so on and so forth. But when it was latest about 2016, 2018, I moved to Canva because Canva was so I was now doing less of graphic now, because but there's no way I was not used to do graphic for my client, so I moved to Canva. So I remember one of my design I did for a client then, and then I saw that I did it for them, and they printed it and put in a big banner. I was so happy that, oh, my design can go into a banner, into a big board like that. I was so happy. So the same thing, you can also do the same thing. All right, you can offer graphic design, you can offer flyer designs, logo design, excuse me, ebook design, mock-up design, infographics on freelance platforms and to businesses. I told you the other time, there is no business owner that does not need graphic design right now. They all need graphic design. So, and they showcase your work everywhere you are. Showcase your work everywhere. So that is that. How simple ways you can easily translate your skills to money. All right. I believe you want to make money, but you don't have the skills, any of the test skills. You can learn them right away at Upschool Africa. Just go to upschoolafrica.com and enroll for the ongoing training or enroll for the next course. So thank you guys. That is my lecture tonight, and then hope you have learned something new tonight. So if you have learned something, let me see you. So if you have learned something, let me see your responses. Um, Let me see you if you have learned something. Okay, let me thank you everyone. Thank you. So now let's quickly move on to question and answer. Quick one because of our time. Let's move to question and answer. I'll just give thank you, Ayomide. Thank you so much. So I'm just give few people time to question, like 2 people for questions and answer. Thank you, George. Thank you, Gideon. Thank you so much. Yes, with the slide will be shared in your community so that you can see it. Okay. So question, please. Okay, let's quickly have your question. Let's start. 3 people have questions. Shiamaka, what's your question, please? Hello, Shiamaka, do you have a question? All right, Samson, Adebisi Samson, your question. Okay, all right. So okay, Victoria is asking question. He said, "I've learned a lot tonight." He said, "Okay, here's my question. The website is designer. Is it that we will design a new website for the person or edit it?" So okay, your question. So it depends. So like the one we did now, like 2 days ago, they already have a website, but it was an old website. It was not giving them the vibes they need right now. So we need to redesign it, though the same content. For example, where they use old pictures, we redesign the whole thing, new design entirely, but their content still remain the same. Like for example, the about us, our service still remain, but in a new shape. All right, new design, new experience was given to the website, so we can say we give them a new design that is totally different from what they have before. All right, that's what we call website redesign. Does that answer your question, Victoria? Okay, thank you. So let me send out question. It says okay, Let me see another question. Thank you, Gabriel. Can I, okay, Damilola says, can I redesign my portfolio after the one I posted in the, yes, yes, your portfolio is your, it should be your, I don't, how will I put it? It's something you must do very well. So you can redesign it, you can make anything out of it. Not as much it's becoming more beautiful and more beautiful. You keep updating it. So what you already have now should not be the end goal. You should keep improving on it and keep updating it. Hope that answer your question, Damilola. Okay. All right. So okay, Ayomide. Okay, Ayomide says, as a data analyst in training, how can I ask people if they need any analysis about their business to build? You go and meet them. Yeah, go and meet them. If it's online, you chat them. You're into this. You're into data analysis. You can this. You need to tell them what you can help them do in their business. For example, you should know what the person is into. Then how you can help them as a data analyst to profile solution to the problem they are facing. All right, if maybe they are not having proper recording, so I can help you with proper recording. I can help you with this and that. So you go and meet them. They will not come and meet you. Sometimes, you can be lucky they come and meet you if you have a lot of visibility. But if you don't have, you go and meet them and tell them what you can offer. They can reject you, but it doesn't matter. You should not try another person until someone gives you their money. You should not stop, right? So that is that. Hope that answers your question, Ayomide. Okay, Zion is said the portfolio I created was not based on graphic design but based on the work I'm doing currently. Please, do I need to recreate? If you are, your portfolio should be on the course you are learning right now. That's what your portfolio should be. It should be on the skills you are trying to learn right now, and then you keep improving on it. Because if you tell someone that you are a graphic designer and they get your portfolio, they are beginning to see something different. They might say this guy is not serious. So your portfolio should be, of course, if you have different skills. If you have different skill, let's say you are also as a graphic designer, you're also a data analyst. You can have two different portfolio. Okay, this one you send to the people that need data analysis skill, and these are the people that need your graphic design. So if you cannot, so if you don't make them together, so you can have different separate portfolio for different skills that you have. Okay, Gabriel is asking, as a digital marketer, a digital marketer trying to offer free job for people, for example, creating cover page, with the client be eager to give me their login details or make me an admin so I can as a perfect. Of course, if you propose very well, because as a digital marketer, if you, for example, if you are trying to help a business manage their social media platforms, they will need to give you access. But one of the things they will do is that they can make you admin of the page. If they already have a page already, they can make you admin of that page. With that, you don't need to log into their own account. So they can just make you admin of the page, and from there you can start managing the page for them. But if the company does not even have a social media presence or at all, so you will be the one to help them create it, and maybe help them with the logins and send them the login details. Because if you're having people like that, they don't even have choice, because they don't even know how it works. So you are the one to help them create the social media accounts, then send them the login details. So that is how it works. Hope that answers your question, Gabriel. So how do I update my portfolio every week? Will I change as you are? It depends on what you are doing right now. For example, if this week you are working on, if you are a website designer, for example, and this week you are working on e-commerce website, you should add your e-commerce website to that portfolio. Maybe like last week you have done blog, and this week you are doing e-commerce. So you should have another column for e-commerce website and a link to where people can click that e-commerce and show them that particular website you have done. That is what we call portfolio. So I'll take a few more questions so that we can close tonight.